What's going on, guys? Hit Squad here again, back at it with another video. Yes, we dropped 2 videos today, so let's get into it. Now, I was going to make a video talking about the Dallas Cowboys loss, but I'm not going to do that. That game ripped my heart out, stomped on it, put all the pieces back together, and then just blew it up. I'm not going to do that to myself. We lost. It is what it is. Let's focus on the next game. Now, in this week, we play the Washington football team, the team that doesn't even have a football name, doesn't even have a real quarterback. I'm not too worried about this game. Now, maybe I'm overconfident. Anytime I look at the Giants' schedule going into a new season, I pencil in 2 wins, and those 2 wins are automatically against Washington. We just have Washington's number. Washington does not play good against us. Defensively, they do, but offensively, they just can't get it going. And I look, honestly, when I look at the Washington football team's roster and I look at the players that they have, it's the same story. They got a good defense, and their offense is suspect. They don't have a quarterback. Outside of Terry McLaurin, they have no threats at the wide receiver position. They let go of Jordan Reed. They don't have a solid tight end. Their offensive line is suspect as hell. Their left tackle is trash because they traded their left tackle to San Francisco. I'm expecting the Giants to be able to pull off this win. Call me optimistic. I really am expecting the Giants to pull off this win. And they're favored in this game, and there's a reason for it. Why that reason is, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But when I look at it, the Giants were able to keep Dallas's wide receivers out of the end zone. And that's very hard to do. When you look at the roster that Dallas has, I was not expecting the Giants to win. I wasn't expecting the Giants to win at all. But I wasn't expecting it to be a shootout either. And obviously, when you have those receivers, I was expecting those receivers to put points on the board. But James Bradbury was able to lock up Amari Cooper for 1 catch for 8 yards. Their other receivers, Michael Gallup, really only came up the last 2 plays. CeeDee Lamb was really the main target. Now, the Washington football team doesn't have any of those. Terry McLaurin is a stud, but he is not no Amari Cooper. He's not a CeeDee Lamb, and he's not a Michael Gallup. Now, he's a solid receiver. Don't get me wrong, but he's just not on that level yet. And they don't have a quarterback. I don't trust Kyle Allen. Washington fans don't trust Kyle Allen. Alex Smith is coming off a horrific injury, and he doesn't look the same, obviously. He hasn't played in a long time. That injury was scary. I saw that injury live. That was a scary injury. He's probably comeback player of the year, but I don't trust this Washington team. I actually have them penciled in as last in the division. I think that we could actually beat them. Now, looking at it, historically speaking, the Giants do very well against the Washington football team. When you look at it as well, I know it's only been one season. Daniel Jones plays fairly well against the Washington football team as well. Now, we are missing Saquon, but this offensive line looks like it is improving, at least in the run game, it looks like. Devontae Freeman looked pretty hot last week, and then he just kind of faded away. Wayne Gallman is still producing numbers. So I'm expecting us to at least put some points on the board. I think that if there is a game where Daniel Jones can at least throw some touchdown passes, it would be this game. Washington has a suspect defensive backfield, meaning when you look at their safeties outside of Landon Collins, who can't cover a cold, who else can cover? They don't have anybody back there. They released Josh Norman. He's with Buffalo now. They don't have anybody back there. Now, obviously, they have Chase Young, they have Montez Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan. They can get to the quarterback, but they haven't been the same team as they've been in weeks 1 and week 2, where we thought that this could be one of the best defenses in the NFL. But right now, they haven't been playing too well. They haven't been. They haven't been able to get to the quarterback. It looks like that groin injury is still affecting Chase Young. So I'm expecting the Giants to put up some points, and I'm expecting them to win this game. Now, if you saw my last video, we spoke about Austin Mack being activated to the active roster, and we released Damian Ratley. I wasn't a fan of Damian Ratley. I wasn't a fan of the signing, but I do like the Giants activating Austin Mack. I do think that we can air the ball out, and I do think that we'll see a balanced offense in this game. Now, am I banking on the Giants to win? Yeah, I am banking on the Giants to win. I think that this will be the first win of the season. I think that, honestly speaking, outside of Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and maybe Ryan Kerrigan, this team isn't better than the New York Giants. That's just my honest opinion. I really do think that. Call me crazy, call me a homer. That's just my honest opinion. I do think that we'll see a better Daniel Jones in this game. Like I said, he plays very well against the Washington football team. And I think that we'll see that again this week. Now, it's going to be your typical NFC East game. It's going to be hard fought. There's a reason why this division is as trash as it is. There's a reason for it. And I do think that we can win this game. Now, would I be surprised if we lost? Absolutely. If we were to lose this game, I think at this point, you're going to be hearing more fans wanting us to get a quarterback in the next draft. You're going to be hearing more fans chanting for Dave Gettleman to be fired, which I want him to be fired at this point. There's no reason for him to remain on the New York Giants. That's just my honest opinion. But we got a good game ahead of us. I'm really excited for this football game. Couldn't be more excited, honestly. And hopefully we could pull out with the win. I do think that it is possible. I think that if we could put pressure on Kyle Allen or Alex Smith, we have easy of a chance to win this game. But let me know what you guys think below. What are your score predictions? My score predictions, personally, I have us winning 24-17. That is my final prediction score, 24-17. Giants win this game. Let me know what you guys think below. This is Brooklyn Hit Squad. I'll see you guys in the next video.